Welcome to Tiny Tales channel. The Bremen Musicians. Once upon a time, in a distant village, there was an old donkey who had grown too weak to work. His owner no longer needed him, and the donkey, feeling useless, decided to leave the farm. He set off on a journey to Bremen, hoping to become a musician and start a new life there. As he walked along the road, he heard a sad howling coming from a yard. It was an old and sick dog named Lucky. Lucky had spent years hunting, but now he was too weak to do his job, and his owner had abandoned him. The donkey approached and asked, "Are you unemployed too?" Lucky nodded sadly and said, "Yes, I used to be a great hunting dog, but now I'm too old. I have nowhere to go." The donkey replied, "Then come with me. I'm going to Bremen to become a musician. You can join me." Lucky agreed, and together they continued their journey. A little further down the road, they saw a chicken crying in distress. The chicken had once been useful to her owner, but now she was no longer as productive as before. When the donkey and the dog asked her what was wrong, the chicken sighed, "My owner doesn't want me anymore. I have no place to go, so I decided to run away and go to Bremen." The donkey smiled and said, "Then join us. We're going to Bremen to make music." The chicken happily agreed and joined the group. As they continued walking, they saw a large cat sitting alone, looking miserable. The cat had grown old and was no longer able to catch mice like before, so his owner had thrown him out. "Nobody wants me anymore. What should I do?" the cat asked sadly. The donkey replied, "Come with us. We're going to Bremen to become musicians." The cat agreed, and now the four friends walked together toward Bremen. After some time, they reached a forest road and saw a house in the distance. Light shone through the windows, and they could hear music coming from inside. Curious, they peeked inside and discovered a group of robbers planning their next crime. The robbers had taken over the house and scared away its owner. The four friends quickly came up with a clever plan to frighten the robbers away. They stood in front of the house and began making loud noises. The donkey brayed, the dog barked, the chicken clucked, and the cat meowed. Their strange and loud music terrified the robbers, who thought monsters had come to attack them. In a panic, the robbers ran away, abandoning the house. The owner of the house was incredibly grateful to the four brave friends. He welcomed them inside and gave them a place to stay. From that night on, the donkey, the dog, the chicken, and the cat became known as the Bremen Musicians. They lived happily in Bremen, singing and making music together for many years and remained the best of friends. And so they lived happily ever after. Don't forget to subscribe to Tiny Tales.